Hello, welcome to Educational Wi-Fi classes, where knowledge is power. We request you to like, share and subscribe.
Hello guys, let's start our next class, large numbers part 5 with the successor and predecessor. Okay, so what is successor and what is predecessor? As we go with the name, successor, what is success means? Success means to increase or improve, like you are getting success in your life because you are improving in your life. Predecessor, pre means what? Whatever happened before, or when we go backward, what happened during that time, or sometimes you might have heard these words pre, post. These are used according to that one. Pre is for before. So successor, what we are going to do in successor with the numbers. For successor, whenever we need to find out a successor, we always add 1. So we do plus 1 in successor. And what we do for the predecessor, we do minus 1 for the predecessor. So in successor, we are increasing a number by 1, and in predecessor, we are decreasing the number by 1. Okay. So suppose, example, 63, we need to find a successor and we need to find a predecessor. So here I write on 63, and for successor I write on S, and for predecessor I write on P. So for 63, if I need to find a successor, I need to add one number in that one. So when I will add 1, I need to follow the same concept. When you are adding the number, you add the numbers according to their place value. So when I am going to add it 1 is in the units place. So I need to find out what is the number here in the units place. In the units place I have 3 here. So when I will add 3 plus 1 becomes 4. So I get the successor here is 64, because I get it like this, 63 plus 1. So I got 64. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Same way, when I need to find the predecessor, so what I will do, I will minus one number from where? From the number which is on units place. So on the units place I have number 3, so 3 minus 1 will be 2. So it will be 2, and it will be 6 coming down, so it will be 62. So I get the predecessor is 62. So for number 63, I get the successor is 64, and I get the predecessor is 62. So it's a very simple concept for finding a successor and predecessor. In successor, you always have to add one number in that one, and for predecessor you just need to minus one number from there. Okay, so let's take another example, and we will go a little bit with the large numbers, that means 3-digit numbers or 4-digit numbers for you. Like suppose 437 or 689, 7823. So you can pause the video for a while and try to attempt these questions and try whether maybe you can get the right answers. If you get the right answers, that means you got the simple concept very clear in your mind. Then play again and follow me when solving the question. So our first question is 437. So how I will find the successor? I will do 437 plus 1. I get the answer 438. Okay, so I will write down 438 in here as a successor, and for the predecessor I need to minus one number from the original question. The original question is 437 minus 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6, 3 comes down as it is, and 4 is here. So answer is 436. So if you got the right answer, then congratulations, you got the concept clear for yourself. Okay, so let's go with the next question. I'm not going to solve the whole thing over there in the rough. You have to do it by yourself, or you can do it in the mind. You try to do it in the mind so that it's good for you and you can improve your mental calculations. So we go with 689 plus 1. So when we add 1 with 9, it will become 10. So once it becomes 10, we have to keep in our mind that 1 I need to carry over, and it will be added in the tens place or in the next place value. So 9 will become 0, 1 is carried over on 8, so it becomes 9, and 6 comes as it is. So 689 becomes 690 for the successor, and predecessor of 689 will be 688. You can try to solve this question on your rough side first, and then you can check whether you get the right answers or not. Next one is 7823, that means 7823. So how we are going to do the 7800? Wait for a while, I'll just write it on top. I'll erase the other one. 7823. So 7823, what are we going to do? We'll add 1 in here. So when we are going to add 1, it will become 7824. And for the predecessor, it will become 7822. Okay guys, so this is the way how we are going to find out the successor and predecessor. You can try with some other questions so that your concept becomes more and more clear and your mental calculations will become better. Thank you.
It was fun. Before we leave, we request you to follow us using the links in the description box. Press like, share, subscribe, and press the bell notification to get the latest update.